Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. In this video we're going to talk about why your new fish in your brand new tank are dying. I think there are so many people out there who when visit a fish store and they find this amazing beautiful fish and they buy some of those fish with a small aquarium. They come home and they set up everything just to witness that after a few days their fish are getting sick or their fish are dying one after another. Those fish die, they go, they bring new ones, and the same things happens over and over again until to the point that they just give up on the hobby. So as an average person, the only thing we understand is that fish live in water. So we just bring glass aquarium, we fill it with water and we put the fish in it, expecting it to do well, but it's not as simple as we assume it to be. What happens is that when you put fish in the water and we start feeding the fish, the waste that the fish produce and the food that is not eaten by the fish that remains in the aquarium, these things together start to decompose and produce chemicals in the water. The water apparently looks very clean, but all this waste in the water is actually producing chemicals in the water. In this video, I will not be going into details of what are the chemicals being produced and what are the processes happening in the water, because in this video, I just want to explain it as simple as possible to any person who has no idea about fish keeping or chemicals or whatever there is, who are just looking for the very basic answer that why the fish are dying, to understand what's happening. I will be making another video of explaining it in details. What are the chemicals being produced, what are the processes happening in the water, what do we do to remove these chemicals out of the water and make this water safe for the fish and to help them live and thrive. So if you don't want to miss those videos, please do subscribe to the channel and don't forget to click the bell icon. So coming back to the topic, and these chemicals end up killing the fish or making them sick to the point that they eventually die. Now, for preventing the water to become toxic with these chemicals, what we have to do is we have to have a very good filtration system. Now you might be thinking that you already have a filter in your aquarium, but still your fish are dying. Now filters, basically it has two basic purposes. One is it mechanically filters the water if there is any debris in the water or if there are tiny particles floating in the water. The filter just mechanically removes all the debris and all such stuff in the water and polishes it to make the aquarium look clean and for you to enjoy it better. Now the filter has another very important function, and that is to remove the chemicals from the water that are toxic to the fish. Now the filter on its own doesn't remove any chemicals. In order for the filter to remove these chemicals, we have to establish a biological filtration system in the filter. And what is exactly biological filtration is that it's actually we have to establish a colony of beneficial bacteria in the filter that will consume the chemicals in the water. So whatever the water that is going into a filter, whatever chemicals it will have, it will be consumed by the bacteria in the filter, and then the purified water or the water clean of chemicals comes back to the aquarium. Now it might be surprising or kind of confusing that how are we going to establish a colony of beneficial bacteria in the filter, and what exactly is beneficial bacteria and how do you differentiate between beneficial or harmful bacteria. And even if you understand them, we cannot see bacteria. How are we going to establish a colony of them? It's not like a pet, or it's not like a fish you're keeping in the tank. How are you going to work on this bacteria thing? Now, for the sake of not confusing you entirely, I will not go in the details of that as well. The chemicals and the bacteria and the process that happens, the biological filtration, all these things I will cover in another separate video. But in this video, I just wanted to give you this basic overview that the fish doesn't just require water to live in. The fish require water that is clean of chemicals. They need a biological filtration in your aquarium that is taking care of all these chemicals. And there are some other things that are needed by the fish to survive. You can do your own research and study on something that's called nitrogen cycle. You can search that how to cycle your aquarium, or what is nitrogen cycle in an aquarium and what are the steps for it. And if you're interested to know these details from me, please let me know in the comment section, and do subscribe to the channel so you don't miss on that video when I post it. And I'm really thankful to all those people who decided to subscribe to my channel, even though it's just brand new. And if there is anything specific about the aquarium hobby, or if there is something you want me to answer, please let me know that in the comment section also. And once again, I hope you guys liked the video. Please stay safe, and I'll see you next time. Until then, peace.